Sometimes we want to leave the land behind us with the sun in our face, the wind in our hair, and salty liquids gushing around us. Easy now, we've just started. I am of course talking about our review today, which has finally been released to Steam. I'm JD, this is The Underdogs, and this is our game review of Sea of Thieves. Starting with the world in Sea of Thieves, it has an enjoyable map size. It's big enough to get where you need to go, but not so big it becomes a slog to get there. As the world has no real fast travel system, to get to point A to point B you'll be sailing to get anywhere. The map is mostly water, as I'm sure you'd expect in a pirate game, with various sized islands everywhere. Based on the tropical Jamaican look, the colours are vibrant and cartoony, giving it a pleasant feel. There is a lot to this world, from the day and night cycles, weather patterns, volcanoes, even cloud symbols, just to name a few. As for the story, there isn't really one to speak of. The main objective is to become a pirate legend through different missions and adventures. I don't feel that this is really a bad thing, but having a story with cosmetic unlockables for your clothes and ship would probably have benefited the game for some players. In gameplay, Sea of Thieves does most of it right. The sailing is great with 3 different ships to choose from. You have the sloop, which is a 1 to 2 man, your brigantine, which is a 2 to 3 man, and a galleon, which is a 3 to 4 man. In these you have to raise and lower the sails and angle them with the wind, load and fire cannons, check the map and compass, steer the ship, and much more. The core loop is to select a mission from different factions that will give you treasure hunting, skeleton killing, or trading and more. Then do the missions and sell the loot. Of course other pirates can raid you, and you may get sidetracked with enemy ships or a random mission you find, but in general all of this is fun. I do find the sword combat a little bit clunky though. It's serviceable, but the shooting is good fun with 3 different guns to choose from: a pistol, a blunderbuss, and a sniper. Another great addition to the game is cursed cannonballs and chests. These have different abilities and effects, from making the enemy crew dance, fall asleep, raise the sails, drop the anchor, and even make the entire crew act drunk and throw up. Just hope they don't puke into a bucket and throw it in your face, as this blinds you for a short period, but it's incredibly funny. Altogether, this is one of those games that is greatly enhanced by playing with friends or randomers. I also have to say that the online community in this game is very friendly, so playing with randomers isn't bad. I myself met a guy from Iceland who dressed himself as a Santa but in a pink dress. I mean, in the game, of course. Since the game's somewhat slow launch, the developer Rare has added an awful lot to the game, like giant mythical sea creatures to fight, such as the Kraken and the Megalodon, with apparently more to come. These are awesome and exciting random encounters to see in the game, and certainly spice up a journey. Due to the cartoony style of the game, the graphics are really good. The water is possibly up there as some of the most impressive water I've seen in a game. Yes, I'm talking about water. This also means that even as the game gets older, it will still look kind of like Borderlands did with the cel-shaded look. Some of the islands can be a bit bland at times, maybe some more fauna or flora would be appreciated, both on the land and in the sea, but that's all I would really ask for. Controls are fairly standard as first persons go. Move and look with the sticks, hit or shoot with the right trigger, aim or block with the left trigger. Anything you don't have an immediate use for is mapped to the RB and LB buttons, if you're using a controller. Things like emotes, maps, clues, and your current objective. Your inventory is mapped to the start button, and your settings menu is to the back button. You personally don't level up in this game, but whenever you do a mission for a faction, that faction levels up, giving you more lucrative but harder opportunities in the future. The inventory is simple, with one screen that holds a reasonable amount of slots, and you can carry varying amounts of each items, such as cannonballs, food and fishing bait. The quests and mission items don't count towards your inventory slots, but you can carry 3 quests at once. And then you put them on your table, on your ship, and your crew vote for which one they would rather do.
Yep, I'm coming.
Okay.
Yeah, I see him too. He's taking his chip.
Got him.
Sea of Thieves is a good game, that over time with the developers adding things in could be a great game. It has refreshingly different gameplay from most other things on the market, and does it in an easy and accessible way. It does have the occasion where it can get somewhat repetitive however, as the lack of different land enemies other than skeletons means that if you want to fight something else, you're out of luck. Also, other players can sometimes be difficult to find in the open sea, but with it just coming out on Steam, I'm hoping this will improve. Ultimately, I would recommend this game if you are thinking about buying it, as it has a lot to offer and shows further promise for future updates, but for now, we give it a 7 out of 10. Thanks for watching guys, hit the subscribe button for more videos as we are a growing channel, and like the video if you enjoyed it as it really helps us out a whole lot. Check out our website at www.theunderdogs.live and maybe some of our other videos. Hope to see you again soon guys, stay safe.